wanna watch an SCP video?
On March 15, 2011, Martin Sims was wandering down the streets of Carson, California. His clothes were ragged, he was filthy, and gibbering like a madman with a full beard and long, unkempt hair. His body was covered in scars, but he showed no signs of malnutrition. What made Martin's sudden appearance so remarkable? He'd been missing for 3 years. When he was interviewed by police, they asked him where he'd been all this time. They couldn't believe his answer. He'd been trapped in an IKEA since 2008.
What the
This
fuck?
was no ordinary IKEA. This was a dangerous anomaly that would come to be known as SCP-3000.
Free meatballs!
Martin's strange answers in his interview
Forever!
were laughed off by his interviewing officers, who assumed he was either crazy or
Get lost in
under the influence of
IKEA.
something. But they caught the attention of an SCP Foundation field agent embedded in the precinct. The report was passed up the chain to a local site director who approved a detachment of Foundation field operatives to look into Martin's
IKEA
case.
equals
While he was
SCP.
reluctant to lead the Foundation agents back to the offending IKEA, the Foundation can be extremely persuasive. His screams of, "Please, I'm begging you, don't take me back, don't make me go back," were noted but ultimately disregarded. When the
Lol,
SCP
problem?
Foundation had triangulated the position of SCP-3008, which was indeed an active IKEA, the entire retail zone was closed and barricaded under the pretense of a severe black mold infestation. Armed Foundation
Ew.
personnel also arrived on the site shortly after.
Speaking of
Based on
black
Martin's
mold, I had grapes yesterday, and one of them had like white stuff on it. Am I gonna die? Anyways,
vague statements that there were creatures of some kind inside. Due to his deteriorating mental health,
I didn't eat it.
Martin was unable to provide a great deal of lucid information.
I ate the grapes
on
around it,
specific traits
but not
of
that one.
SCP-3008. But one phrase he kept repeating was "bigger on the inside."
Oh,
Once researchers were
my
satisfied that Martin
man!
had delivered all the pertinent information he was able to, he was administered Foundation amnestics to erase his memory of the last 3 years and return to his family.
Aw,
A cover
happy
story was
ending.
formulated. Martin had been kidnapped and abused for 3 years by a
would you
mentally
guys consider that a happy ending? He gets his fucking memory wiped,
unbalanced stalker in downtown Carson.
and then he can go
Been able
live
to
normally
escape
again.
as
That's a good
said
ending,
stalker
right?
Took his own life out of guilt. A
Sounds pretty
suicide that the
ideal.
Foundation expertly fabricated to make their cover story.
No,
airtight.
that sounds definitely
With the
ideal
loose
as
end of
fuck.
Martin Sims taken
Imagine
care
you
of,
get stuck in an IKEA, like this fucking SCP psychotic IKEA, for like 3 years. You finally get out, and then you get your memory wiped, so you can go back to living normal and forget about it. That's kind of pog, dude.
The true observation of SCP-3008 could begin. A base set around the perimeter of the mysterious IKEA kept a 24-hour watch on the building, covering all potential entrances and exits. No exploratory missions had yet been approved by the Foundation Ethics Committee, so they first wanted to perform a week of external observation to see if any of the store's
I don't think it was
anomalous
mold. I think it was, like,
properties extended
cum.
beyond the confines of the building. After a week of nothing, it appeared they did not. A local site director approved of the use of 20
It wasn't fuzzy.
disposable Class D personnel to explore the interior of SCP-3008. The D-Class operatives would be split into 4 squads of 5 men, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta Squad. Each would be assigned a different quadrant of the
B,
store
C,
and would deliver
D.
information back to the control team on site via a live audio and video link. 3 of the 4 teams upon entering the store reported nothing out of the ordinary. Neither
Wait,
the
they went
audio
into the
or
IKEA?
video they were sending
The
back
forbidden
indicated
IKEA.
anything different from a standard IKEA store, from the flat pack wardrobes to the Swedish meatballs.
Pog
Team Delta,
meatballs.
however, suddenly began experiencing a scrambled audio and video connection.
Uh-oh.
Shortly after, communication with Team Delta dropped off entirely. They disappeared somewhere inside the store and haven't been seen since, with one notable exception. After the disappearance and the extraction of teams, Foundation researchers classified SCP-3008
It's okay.
as Euclid.
They're probably just
because its
shopping. It's like
anomalous
going to
properties were
IKEA
at least
with a female.
confined to the interior of the store. And
You're
even
in there
then,
forever.
seemingly
You're not
the
coming
entire
out.
interior.
It's
The
SCP.
anomalous area within SCP-3008
Dude, I remember
became
when we
known as
first moved to Vegas,
SCP-3008-1, and
we had to go to
continued
IKEA
be
with
100%
Say
secure.
and one of her
There's no
friends.
telling how many people had already gone missing in the store over the years. but
Ellie.
The disappearances must be stopped.
We were there
The
for
Foundation
like
maintained
fucking
constant
4
surveillance around the
hours.
perimeter of SCP-3008, but it appeared they could prevent
Never
any
go to
further
IKEA.
incidents by simply preventing other civilians from accessing
girls.
the IKEA store. Martin's ravings about monsters were assumed to just be the product of delirium, until a surviving member of Delta Team suddenly reappeared. The date was November 3rd, 2011. It was
I want to go to a different one. Huh. What the fuck is that? Let's do this one.
There are some things human beings aren't meant to know, and it's the sworn duty of the SCP Foundation
We're gonna get to know?
discover and contain such information. But sometimes knowledge is discovered that shakes even the Foundation itself to its very core.
Knowledge?
One such discovery occurred on April 28, 2016. That night, SCP-2935 made itself known to the Foundation personnel.
Oh,
To this
shit.
day, the exact nature of
It's sentient?
SCP-2935 is
Monkall.
a mystery that even the Foundation's brightest minds can't completely understand. Everything we know about SCP-2935
Do
today
SCP-001? I don't think SCP-001 is in this video. Oh my god, it is. Should I do SCP-001? 49? Is there SCP-69? 66? Continue.
comes from 3 doomed missions to the anomalous zone's interior. This is the story of those infamous expeditions. The nightmare began around 5
Indiana.
a.m. when SCP Foundation Site 81 in Bloomingdale, Indiana, intercepted a distorted radio signal. Communications personnel at the site traced this
Oh my god,
signal.
speaking of distorted... Did you guys know we talked to aliens? Did you guys know that? Dude, there was... I read some article the other day. Apparently, there's like radio frequencies coming from outer space that are like rhythmic and like they keep happening over and over again. So apparently we've been interacting with aliens. IRL. Serious. I read an article on it. That means it's true.
Back to the unincorporated area of Joppa, Indiana, near U.S. Interstate 70. As is Foundation policy, a team of field agents were dispatched to the location in order to determine what they were dealing with. However, rather than finding anything that could logically produce such a signal, they instead discovered a long abandoned cemetery. The most recent death
Fuck
of any of the
cemeteries.
tombstones was recorded as being over 100 years ago.
Cemeteries
all the way
are
back in
creepy.
1908. On further investigation, the Foundation discovered an unmapped limestone cave opening beneath the cemetery.
Oh my
And when they
God,
sent a drone
mine
into the
iron.
depths of the cave, it appeared to quickly exit out the other side of the cave. But something wasn't right. The area that the drone was observing appeared consistent with the landscape from which it entered. But now, it looked somehow grayer. It lacked the color of life of the place. The grass was dead. There were no trees, no shrubs, no animals or birds in the sky. They weren't looking at our world, they were looking at a strange reflection of our world on the other side of the cave.
What the
In fact,
fuck?
it wasn't a cave at all. It was a passageway between 2 dimensions. It was SCP-2935.
So what's in the other
Just
world?
Then they were able to unscramble the distorted transmission they'd been receiving. It went as follows. This is an automated emergency broadcast from the SCP Foundation and your national government. One or more of our sites is experiencing a communication breakdown, likely due to a containment breach of unknown magnitude. All citizens are ordered to
Is this
stay in
shit
their
real?
homes as containment teams work to secure the breach. This message will broadcast from April 20th, 2016 until, at that point, the message would
It is? It's like real IRL real? Like in our realm?
repeat, as it had for 8 straight days. The message source, Site 81, but not this Site
No?
81.
Aw.
The SCP Foundation was receiving an emergency distress
That'd be
signal
cool.
from themselves in another dimension, a bizarre event that even the
SCP-96
Foundation
movie?
had never
Is it a movie?
experienced before. Field agents were terrified by the implications of what they just heard and contacted Site 81 Command to request additional units. The Foundation wished to fully understand this anomaly as quickly as possible due to the potential threat it could pose toward the Foundation, so they dispatched Mobile Task Force Epsilon 13, codenamed Manifest Destiny, to perform the first of 3 manned missions.
I
for the
learned that
department.
one in history. I remember in history, we learned Manifest Destiny, and the picture on the page of the history book had some floating lady with boobs. I remember vividly.
The anomalous zone. The first exploratory mission into SCP-2935 was codenamed Gauntlet and consisted of a 4-man team fitted with full hazmat suits and direct video and audio links to Mission Command. The team was led by a field operative known only as Agent Juno. His subordinates were Agents Kale, Devon, and Underwood.
Imagine
Their
being named
directive
after
was
a
to gather
lettuce.
samples
Kale.
and survey the area positioned directly around the insertion point, meaning the other cave mouth of SCP-2935.
My God, it's
The
like a
mission only
butthole.
lasted about an hour, but what they saw in there would stay with these men for the rest of their lives.
Why are they
After a
screaming?
15-minute trek through the cave, Manifest Destiny arrived in the mirror dimension, where they were struck by the eerie silence of a place that seemed identical and yet so different from their home dimension.
Huh?
The first observation they made was the total absence of all living vegetation. Trees,
No,
grass,
no
weeds, everything was
VeggieTales.
all dead. On orders from their superiors back in the original dimension, that we'll refer to from here on as Dimension Prime, Manifest Destiny headed deeper into the mirror dimension of SCP-2935. They traveled 2 kilometers without detecting a single sign of plant or animal life, not even insects. Eventually, they came upon a farmhouse with 2 cars parked outside. With authorization from Command, Manifest Destiny breached the house and
Yeah, they really needed some fucking authorization to break into this house.
Power flowing to the building as the lighting appeared to work just fine, but they came upon a horrifying discovery in the house's dining room.
What?
3 adult corpses, 2 female, 1 male, were seated at the table. A 4th corpse, that of a male child, was sprawled out on the ground nearby.
Child?
Were seated at the table. A 4th corpse,
That's an adult. Look how big he is. He's fully grown. He's ripe.
child was sprawled out on the ground nearby. As if the death of what looked to be an entire family wasn't awful enough, the Manifest Destiny team noticed a number of other alarming details. There were no signs of decomposition on the body.
They're frozen. It's like that one movie with the remote. What's it called? Click? Where you can like press a button, everything pauses.
The family's last meal was still on the table.
Is it
Chicken,
Click?
mashed potatoes and green beans. While the food looked cold and stale, there was no evidence of rot or spoiling. The team found an open newspaper dated April 19, 2016, illustrating that the family may have died a full 8 days before the discovery. In Dimension Prime, decay would already be very well underway by that point.
How fast
Yet
is a
here,
body
there wasn't
decay?
even a smell. Instead, everything was just covered in a thin layer of dust. Command requested
Ew.
that Manifest Destiny collect samples of the food as well as
Take
hair
their bodies as well.
for further study. Small electronics like smartphones were also taken from the bodies.
What if they're stuck there forever?
Television in the
Did you go
living room
next?
Found that while most stations were now running
What?
live signals, the shopping channel was
Everyone's
still live.
dead in this
Well,
realm.
the feed was live at least. Both hosts sat in front of the cameras dead, but perfectly preserved. The date on the screen read April 28, 2016, suggesting that the times of Dimension Prime and Mirror Dimension were exactly the same. In fact, everything seemed the same, the only difference between the 2 dimensions being that some kind of mysterious apocalyptic event had occurred in the last 8 days in SCP-2935's Mirror Dimension. But exactly what
I
had
farted.
happened or how remained a mystery. When Manifest Destiny exited the farmhouse, they
Apocalyptic
once again remarked on
fart.
the lack of all signs of life around them. At this point, the team returned to the insertion point of SCP-2935, but were instructed to remain in the mirror dimension while
Could you
additional
fart
units
hard
joined
enough to
them
be
inside.
apocalyptic?
Manifest Destiny swelled to 16 members, with the notable addition of Agent Roy as the new commanding field officer. The team split into 2 groups of 8, and Agent Roy and his men infiltrated the mirror dimension Site-81, while Agent Juno's detachment attempted to access the base's off-site deep storage servers. This second expedition was codenamed Overland, and led the Foundation's field
Overland.
agents even deeper into the terrifying mystery of SCP-2935. Accessing the site was easy for Roy's detachment. It seemed there were relatively few cars on the road at the time of the mysterious extinction event.
Damn,
and
that
distant
motherfucker did a
fires still
flip.
smoldered in the wreckage of planes that looked to have
Dude, a memory just came up. When I was, oh my god, this is kind of spooky dooky. This is kind of spooky dooky. A random memory just came up with that car flipped over. When I was younger, okay, we were at a movie theater, and the movie theater is like low, right? Elevation wise, it's low. And there's like a highway that goes like a bit up. Like you can look out in the distance and see a highway. It's like higher, right? Highway. And we were leaving the movie theater, and as we were leaving the movie theater, we looked up at the highway, and there was a crash. This fucking car, like, ramped off of something and did a full-ass, like, backflip. Like, barrel roll car. Like I did a backflip. And we just watched it unfold from down at the movie theater. And all we saw was the fucking backflip happen with the car. And then we left. We went home. Did someone die? I don't remember. But it was a real story, I promise. I remember seeing the car like fucking flip over. It was weird. I just hope to God he landed it. Because that'd be gnarly as fuck.
18 months of high
By
poggers.
the deaths of every member of the Foundation at once in the Mirror Universe.
They did it for content? Oh yeah, I'm sure.
They realized that the assumption was probably right. Going door to door in the administrative wing, they
Wait,
found
do you guys want closed captions or no? I don't know if they're annoying or not.
corpses of everyone they knew to be stationed there in Dimension Prime, people who were without a doubt still alive in their universe. Samples from the corpses that the Foundation would later study even confirmed the reason that the bodies were perfectly preserved. The corpses had experienced complete and sudden death on a cellular level, and even the bacteria that would typically take part in the decomposition process had died with
So
it.
everyone
In
just poofed at the same
SCP-2935,
time?
Death was total and absolute across all types of life forms. As Agent Roy's team ventured further into the bowels of Site-81, they made another unsettling discovery. Their own corpses, in roughly the same spots they'd been inside
Oh my
Dimension Prime
God.
Site-81 8 days prior. Some of the Foundation's top scientists, including the esteemed Dr. Bright, were also found dead inside the facility. In
So
an
they
attempt to see
themselves
just
are
how far
dead.
this unexplained phenomenon stretched, Agent Roy's team decided to inspect the containment cells, where they found that all the Mirror Universe's SCPs, including SCP-2996, were dead. In his desperation to
What the
find
fuck
some
is
kind of exception
2996?
to the extinction event, Agent Roy revealed a terrifying secret to the rest of his team. SCP-682, the immortal misanthropic lizard, and one of the deadliest creatures known to
lizard?
the SCP Foundation, was contained at this very
lizard is
facility
deadly?
right below them. Could it have something to do with what was going on
Pussy.
here? They descended into the containment facility to
I
discover
1v1'd a
even
lizard
more
at my old
unsettling
apartment.
truth. SCP-682, the unkillable anomaly, floated dead in its tank. Death truly made no exceptions within SCP-2935. Agent Roy's team left the site and rendezvoused with Agent Juno's team to send their research back to Dimension Prime using automated drones.
This is getting so dank,
Mirror
dude.
Dimension for another manned operation
going on?
codenamed 19. They had no idea
sick
it
code
would
name,
be their final
19.
mission. As they descended deeper into the facility, passing more dead SCPs, they discovered one final clue. Based on the activity of the Foundation servers, the event occurred at roughly 3 a.m. While underground in SCP-2935 Site-81, the team accidentally activated the base's on-site nuclear weapon, a failsafe meant to be detonated in the case of an emergency containment breach. Due to the base's failsafe protocols, every member of the Manifest Destiny team was locked and
Tactical
sealed
nuke
inside
incoming!
Site-81. They, along with everything else, were incinerated in the nuclear blast. Once again, the mirror universe inside of SCP-2935 was lifeless. But that isn't where it ends.
Wait.
When the
Did
automated
they kaboom on the real world or the fake world? Like the SCP world? I didn't follow. Which one did they boom on?
drones returned out of the SCP-2935 cave
Oh,
to
they
field
boomed in the fake
operations in
world.
Dimension Prime, they were in for their own horrifying discovery. None of the footage or information gathered from SCP-2935 illuminated how or why the extinction event occurred. Everyone and everything simply dropped dead at the exact same moment. Nobody was aware. Nobody was prepared.
Problem?
Death came suddenly and silently, and none were spared. All the Foundation
That sounds
of Dimension
ideal
Prime
as
were left
fuck.
with was a message from one of the agents from Manifest Destiny, Agent Keller. His final message was, "I don't have any answers. I don't think there are any. I'll do this one thing and hope that fixes it. Seal it shut. You've got to lock it in here with us. I'm sorry." The Foundation were at first confused by this until they discovered a final encrypted audio log buried in the files recovered from the Mirror Universe's Site-81. It was a message from Keller himself, but not the Keller from Universe Prime. In this message, Keller described the Foundation in the Mirror Universe receiving the exact same distorted transmission that they did a few days earlier from a cave in Joppa. When he and the others were dispatched inside, they discovered the same lifeless post-extinction event world that was now so familiar to the Foundation command. But there was a key difference. This wasn't the mirror dimension they'd just been studying, but a third, entirely different dimension.
What?
In his haunting final
It's
words,
Interstellar.
Mirror Dimension Keller admits that whatever
wait.
caused the event in that third dimension,
Is that
the
Interstellar?
entity in that mirror dimension, Keller believed this was the specter of death itself and had followed him back into his world, and history had repeated itself. SCP-2935 was the passageway through which absolute death could pass from dimension to dimension, and our dimension was the next in line. The deaths of Manifest Destiny may have saved our entire universe, as anyone
Well-
passing back through the cave had the potential to bring death itself back with them. The Foundation decided in the end to follow Keller's advice. They sealed the entrance to SCP-2935 with concrete and now kept it under constant watch, since what waits behind the barrier is an entity even they have no power to stop if it ever got through.
My
After
mom.
all, it had killed them all before, or at least another version of them. What's one more
That's my
dimension
mommy.
on the pile? Why, it may now just seem like a simple slab of concrete under an abandoned cemetery.
Oh my God, it's
This
a
is why
Karen and a Karenette.
SCP-2935 might be the most dangerous SCP of all.
A month ago, Dr. Robert Maxwell was
next. That was an interesting SCP. You guys want to do SCP-82, 87, 66. Or that guy wanted to do SCP-001. You guys want to do SCP-001? The very first SCP ever? I don't even know what the fuck that means.
The SCP Foundation is no
Oh my
stranger.
god, whoa. We just had little Billy narrating. Now I've got the humunculus Chad himself. Kronk.
To pure evil. Whether it's a reptile that wants to end all life, a sadistic old man with his own torture dimension, or the personification of death itself lurking beyond a limestone cavern. But what if there was something even worse out there? The embodiment of chaos and cruelty, existing across multiple realities and dimensions.
Potato, thank you for the
And
9
what
months,
if
by the way.
It was coming for us. This is the Scarlet King,
Oh,
believed
pretty.
by many to be the ultimate evil behind much of the trouble the Foundation has faced.
Oh, not pretty.
And some even speculate that fighting him was the reason the Foundation was created in the first place. But what exactly is the Scarlet King? He's known by
sounds
many
pretty.
names, almost always
Yes!
including some allusion
Scarlet
to the
King,
color red,
give me such
and then a
Scorpio
reference
vibes.
to royalty or power. Harak, Kaharak, the Red Shah, the Crimson Khan,
Slay Crimson.
PTE 616 Mendez Ex Machina, the Laha Raja, and
What is this guy
of
saying? Is he
course,
casting a spell?
SCP-001, to name a few. And like many of the Foundation's mysterious enemies, stories about his true nature and origins abound and are often contradictory. According to the official SCP-001 files of Tufto's proposal, symbology of the Scarlet King has existed in multiple cultures throughout history, with the king often depicted the same way, as a huge red demonic figure, often
Holy
wearing a gold
fuck.
crown or other headdress indicating royalty.
Is that what the
He
queen
shows
is
up
in
looking
England?
similarly within different cultures' mythologies, despite existing at different points in history or them not having the means to communicate with one another. A number of entities that the SCP Foundation is familiar with are believed to be somehow connected to the Scarlet King, including SCP-2317, a wooden door leading to the realm of a being known
Holy
as the Devourer, who's expected to escape and cause an apocalyptic event in the next 30 years.
It's
But
Bigfoot.
really, there's no way of knowing just how many SCPs are directly connected to the Scarlet King. Strangely, the Foundation's official file on the Scarlet King once designated his containment class as Keter, but that has since been downgraded to Safe. According to the file,
He's
any
homie.
attempt to
He's
change
friend.
this designation is likely to lead to horrifying
He's a
results.
family.
It is widely known that the Scarlet King still has considerable influence over a number of groups, individuals, and anomalies in our universe. And if ever he made his way into our universe, it would likely lead to the
Queen of England
irreversible
is definitely an
damage of reality
SCP. True,
itself.
she has immortality.
So
What the
insane.
fuck, man?
And why are the O5 Council
Maybe
so
she is an
adamant that it
SCP.
remain that way? Getting to the bottom of this mystery is exactly why we're here today. But to fully grasp the true nature of the Scarlet King, we must first understand the man whose life and fate have always been tied to it, Dr. Robert Montauk. If that name
Montauk.
feels oddly familiar to you,
It does.
it's because of its association with one of the Scarlet King's most recent attempts to enter our reality, SCP-231.
Of course.
This SCP, often referred
Fucking
to as the
231,
Brides of the Scarlet
that
King,
bitch.
was formed of 7 women.
Damn.
7, by the way, being an extremely
He
significant
had
number for
7
the king.
wives.
All kidnapped by the most recent in a long line of the king's devoted cults known as the Children of the Scarlet King.
My kids.
Each of these 7 unfortunate women were impregnated with anomalous horrors, such as the infamous SCP-682. And every time one of these
Oh, they
horrors
birthed
were
demons?
birthed, a catastrophe occurred and the mother
Everyone
died.
does that in America,
At the
too.
time, Dr. Montauk was a prominent researcher studying
called
this
children.
anomaly, and as 6 catastrophes had already occurred, pressure was mounting to figure out a way to prevent the final birth. But as he was working on the issue, Dr. Montauk was struck with a personal tragedy, the mysterious disappearance of his 14-year-old brother Jacob. In his fear and anger, Montauk believed that this must have something to do with the Scarlet King and his disciples. Wanting revenge, Montauk proposed an idea so horrifying that the details were never made public. A procedure known as 110 Montauk. to be performed on the final bride at regular intervals. However, this wasn't the end of Dr. Montauk's fraught relationship with the Scarlet King. It was just the beginning.
How
To
is
give you
this
some
one
perspective on
dude
just-
like 1v1ing the SCP though? I don't get it. Isn't this guy the Scarlet King? He can like fuck anybody and do whatever he wants. How's he 1v1ing this guy named Robert? Is this Robert guy like SCP-2?
how dangerous the Scarlet King is. The SCP Foundation and the Global Occult Coalition decided to put aside their differences and form a joint effort to stamp out the children of the Scarlet King. They were successful
Like,
in
don't
this
you think?
mission.
Don't you think if you were like, okay, put yourself in the Scarlet King's shoes, chat. If you were like some goddamn mythical titan Scarlet King with 22 names, 7 wives, and a huge dick, what would you do? What would you do with the world? It's literally at your will. Would you 1v1 this fucking doctor named Robert, or what would you do, huh? You could do anything. I, personally, would probably stop most of the game devs from ever making the dumbass decisions that they made and ruining a lot of our enjoyment online. This guy 1v1's Robert. You guys, I don't know what the fuck you guys would do.
And even managed to capture the children's leader, a mysterious man named Depeche Spivak. Dr. Montauk, who became the lead researcher
Robert pulling the most devious lick.
on
Gotta
231
steal the
and
king's crowns.
2317, was naturally the first choice for
I'm about to pull the most devious lick. I'm gonna steal one of the Scarlet King's 7 wives.
interviewing Depeche about the true nature of the children and of the Scarlet King. Dr. Montauk could never be the impartial interviewer that the SCP Foundation wanted, though. The suspicion that the Scarlet King or the children had something to do with the loss of his younger brother still lingered just beneath the surface. Like a lot of cult leaders, Depeche was extremely cryptic in his
Soppy
answers to
steppy.
Dr. Montauk's
Question,
question.
thank you for 13
He'd
months.
already heard of the doctor from the reputation of the horrifying Montauk procedure and was surprised to see him so calm
What's wrong with
and
their
courteous in
mouths?
person.
Why are they
A few
always
key
screaming?
facts about the king and his cult were revealed in the
Cult?
first few rounds of questioning.
He has
the
homies?
children had once worked with the Serpent's Hand before being excommunicated for their allegiance to the king, and they had stolen sacred texts from a mystical wanderer's library to assist in their summoning rituals. Depeche also revealed that the Scarlet King is bound by 3 laws: the law of blood, the law of concrete, and the law of howling. Dr. Montauk, confused and frustrated by Depeche's secrecy, had to learn more. He found an old memoir from a former member of the Children of the Scarlet King, Jack Hirsch, who had the ability to invade the minds of people from the past and experience what they experienced. He recounted a battle between the Scarlet King and his followers and a group of time-traveling Turkmen warriors from SCP-3838. Hurst saw both sides of the battle. From the perspective of the Children of the Scarlet King, their lord ruled over them from an immense fortress embedded in a volcano. From the perspective of the Turkmen, the children were starved and beaten peasants, commanded by the king's voice in the roaring howl of the wind.
What the
Montauk
fuck?
also found extensive records of summoning rituals performed by various
Oh,
Scarlet
good.
King-aligned cults. Interestingly, some of them incorporated the use of carved SCP Foundation symbols. What could this mean?
A skull?
Montauk
I'm
returned
dead,
again
bruh.
to Depeche, who finally gave him the truth about the law of blood. This is the law of the Scarlet King. It's defined by poverty, violence, starvation, hate, and most of all, fear. Like the serfs in the Middle Ages, persecuted by and
What's a
subjected
serf?
to violence from the nobles. To the children of the Scarlet
Yo,
King, this sense
bruh!
of holy pain and awe is the only way to live. The alternative is the law of concrete, which means the modern age defined by empty safety and false comfort. Buildings.
A peasant?
easy
I thought
to
that was a
access
bird
food,
that you eat.
Healthcare.
A peasant.
Knowledge. Technology. This is everything
Like a
that
turkey.
the Scarlet King despises. But the mystery only deepened as Montauk found files from a former Foundation operative by the name of Agent de Beauvoir. Montauk learned that the Scarlet King didn't seem to appear until after the Foundation was created. And
He is
in
the
fact,
Foundation.
It seemed that the greater interest the Foundation
figured
took
it
in the
out.
Scarlet King, the more powerful he became. How could this be? Things were also getting stranger on a personal level for Dr. Montauk. Depeche repeatedly pressed him about his brother's disappearance and the Montauk procedure during the interviews. Little by little,
Why is he
it
talking
was
about his brother, man?
beginning
Relax.
to take its toll. The questions still plagued him. What was the law of howling? Who or what really is the Scarlet King? How did he come to be? Montauk's search was causing him to act more like the children of the Scarlet King.
Wait, he
ranting
is a
about
cult
the
member.
horrors of the modern world. How all of us are living a lie. How the only honest way to live is suffering under the dominion of the Scarlet King. This philosophy is summed up in the words of one cultist named Ariadne Cartwright, who said, "We must learn what it is to die, to be enslaved,
Yes.
cruelly, brutally
Speak.
enslaved, with no compassion
Preach.
or compunction from our masters. We must learn what it is to be taken towards a single purpose, to know and truly
Why did he become a
understand
Diablo 3 NPC all out of nowhere?
and our lack of agency. We must be beholden
This
to the
guy's
words
sideways.
of gods and darkness, the tempest-tossed refuse of a race of fools. We must kill modernity,
Yes.
postmodernity, with all its analysis
Yes.
and sneering observation. There is only
Yes.
one rule, the rule of chaos, for humanity, for life, for the Scarlet King. Anytime humanity tries to exert control over the world, the Scarlet King gets stronger.
For
Every
life.
time they try to understand or organize or categorize their world, the Scarlet King gets stronger. As colonial and imperial powers conquered and invaded lands like India, Africa, and South America, and subjugated their beliefs under Western ideas, the Scarlet King grew stronger. Montauk was beginning to truly understand the power of his enemy here. And even worse, he was starting to understand his part in it.
I am.
Montauk, slowly being driven mad by the knowledge he was gaining, realized that the Scarlet King's greatest enemy, the SCP Foundation, was also its greatest
I'm telling you, the
asset.
SCP Foundation
Every time they
is the
tried
Scarlet
to
King.
understand the monster, to give him some kind of comprehensible form, they only made him more powerful. Just in time with
Homie
Montauk
was lifting the
form,
dumbbells.
They only made him more
What are those,
powerful.
45s?
Just in time
Bozo.
with Montauk's new revelation, a red crack appeared in the wall of Depeche Spivak's containment cell. A portal to the realm of the Scarlet King.
Nether portal.
Foundation staff found they were unable to enter the cell, and Depeche demanded a final interview with Montauk. With no other options, the Foundation relented. In their very last conversation, Depeche congratulated Montauk for finally understanding what he was dealing with. The Scarlet King, Depeche told him, is an idea, a concept. He is a being given power through the conflict between the old and the new.
So he's not real?
This is the law of the Howling. The Scarlet King's endless rage at the direction the world and humanity has taken.
Oh, so he's
The
just
king,
mad.
according to Depeche,
Always.
hated the Foundation's belief that science and rationality was the true path to progress. The king saw this as little more than petty arrogance. The reason Montauk's procedure on the final bride of the Scarlet King was
Scarlet
so
King is
effective
capitalism?
was because it wasn't born
Scarlet
out of
King is
science.
Jeff
It was
Bezos.
born out of hate,
What
pain,
the
the
fuck?
desire for revenge. And in the Scarlet King's realm, that would be all there is. Unless our world, and especially the Foundation, changed its course, the Scarlet King's rise to absolute power would be inevitable. Montauk, his mind practically gone, asked one last question. Did the children or the Scarlet King take his brother, Jacob? When Depeche told him the answer, no. In response, Montauk shot him dead, finally bringing an end to the children of the Scarlet King. In light of his new revelation,
Wait, so he could have just taken a 45 to the Scarlet King whenever he wanted? Is it GG's?
Montauk begged the
Did
O5
Robert win?
Council to change their ways in order to avoid letting the Scarlet King break into our reality. They refused, saying Montauk's ideas were too radical. But they knew they couldn't just ignore the threat posed by the Scarlet King. They would have to take some steps. And so the O5 Council of the SCP Foundation, the most powerful and secretive group in the entire world, in order to prevent the most dangerous threat that humanity has ever known from breaking into our reality and enslaving all the people of the world.
I got the
finally
whole
did
world
something.
in
They
my
changed the
hands. I got the
classification of
whole
Scarlet
wide
King
world
from
in
Keter
my
to
hands.
safe. and made its description on the official Foundation files deliberately vague.
Oh, it's safe.
The O5 Council thinks this will be enough to stop the Scarlet King's power from continuing to grow, but Montauk knew it wasn't enough. He had seen the truth, and he couldn't unsee it.
What the
While the
fuck?
Foundation was going
The
on as
furries are
normal,
rabid
Montauk
too?
grew to despise them. He knew the Scarlet King was coming. He knew that he couldn't be stopped, and that our whole reality was little more than sitting ducks. Dr. Robert Montauk is no longer a researcher for the SCP Foundation. No, Dr. Robert Montauk chose a different path.
He will
is
now
a child
become
of the Scarlet King,
a cultist.
a devotee of madness, hate, and chaos.
Yes.
You can't beat the Scarlet King,
Robert.
and as the old adage goes, if you can't beat him, join him. When an anomaly is first...
Nice. That was weird. I want to find like the scariest. What's the scariest SCP ever? Is there like a #1 scariest SCP? 25 most frightening SCPs? SCP-420? He's safe. He's cool. SCP-420 is chilling. Don't worry about him. I want like the scariest SCP. One 178-4205-3001 106 1461 847 4666 610 1337. Do we do the elite SCP? Real life SCP film. Are you linked it at the end? What is this? Is it scary? It's an IRL SCP? Retro digital. Next.
You're looking at no basis.
We go back.
Everything I'm about to tell you is classified under a level 3 security clearance and is on a need-to-know basis.
Chat, it's a 35-minute video. Get snacks, okay? It's a fucking movie. Should I make food before we watch? Oh! Turn that shit down. Alright, I'm gonna make a snack really quick. BRB, really quick, and then we watch this. It's 30 minutes. Be right back. Really fast. Alright, I got snacks. Are you ready? I got snacks. No sellers. I don't have sellers in my chat. Farmer's market ain't here. Casual carry, thank you for 7 months. Alright, we'll wait a sec for the snack getters. We'll give them like 5 minutes, chat. So hi, how is your day? How are you guys? You got back from the doctors and feel like shit? Be blunt with me. Am I gonna feel like shit when I get my vaccine? Am I gonna die? How many of you guys got your vaccine and were like straight AFK after? You didn't give a fuck. You weren't sick or anything. You? Alright, what's your guys' workout routine? I need to get strong as fuck. I'm not trying to get 1v1 by a vaccine. I gotta get strong. Ah, it sounds like you guys don't work out, which means if it's in reverse, I'm stronger than all of you guys. Some guys should be chilling, right? I get sick once every like 2 years. I haven't been sick in over 2 years as is, I think. So, with that in mind, am I gonna fucking pop off in this 1v1? Am I gonna one-tap him? I should be good. Sounds about right. Fart now loading. I'll probably do it in the next few days. Depends on your immune system. Oh fuck. Wait, does that mean like if my immune system is Chad as fuck, the vaccine has to like yeah, fucking beat him down like really hard? Really? So I'm getting punished for being a fucking god and having a god immune system? I'm fucked. Video time.
The man you're looking at is Ethan Pender, a figure within a New Age religious movement known as the New Transcendentalists. His farmstead has since become a commune for the primary thought leaders with around 9 total members. This movement was suspected of organizing chemical attacks all across New England in the early 2010s. Additionally, there have been many strange disappearances loosely associated with the movement. All suspected, nothing confirmed. In the past 3 months, there have been a dozen missing persons across Franklin, Berkshire, and Hampton with no clear offender, but given that this was happening in the cult's backyard, he and his friends are suspects. 12 hours ago, the Hampshire County Sheriff's Department received a call from a man they believed to be in danger.
I don't know why, all I thought in my brain when I saw this guy, Mamma mia.
12 hours ago, the Hampshire County Sheriff's Department received a call from a man they believed to be in danger. The caller refused to directly specify the threat until he handed this picture to the authorities. This sighting is presumed to be Sarah Morrison, one of 9 missing persons associated with the case. Our agent within the department informed us the moment this picture was secured and declared a state of emergency.
Was that guy floating?
Action. Any non-Foundation personnel who came into contact or heard mention of this photo has since been detained and given amnestic treatment. However, the clock is still ticking, and the Foundation has seen fit to sanction a raid on the Pender commune.
Your objective is to recce the commune.
Was that a teenage man? Was that Donatello?
And secure the property for a containment team. Any persons on site are to be detained or neutralized in accordance with the ROE. No anomalous activity is found. You will exfil an RTB. Epsilon 6 will be our primary entry and intercording team, while our friends from New 7 will provide the outer cordon.
I didn't see what color it was.
Support, including ISR, which comms will be bouncing off of.
This guy talks fast.
Will also fill our QRF alongside specialists from Zeta 9, Mu 13, Beta 7, and Lambda 5. As always, Gamma 5 will be running interference to make sure this all stays under the radar. Any mission code ideas go on the whiteboard in the back. Any questions?
Talks like a military commander. In the military, do you guys have callouts? Like, if you see an enemy and he's like on the high ground, do you go like, yo, he's top left? Yo, he's high ground. Yo, he's main. Like, do you guys have callouts? Or how do you like tactically locate somebody in the military?
Archangel to Helios, scepters away.
Yo, bro, he's in heaven. One in spawn. Holy shit. Wouldn't flanking IRL be such an OP strat? Like, think about it. You're roaming. You hit the most devious flank. The enemy team can't calm when they're dead. So flanks are so fucking OP. Because there's no comms. At all. Zero. Flanking could be such a busted strat IRL. Yo. Whee! Do flames just like spit up afterwards?
Klinsky, anything. Sector 1-1 to Helios. We passed Ambrose. No sign of a civilian. Just a hole here now. No way to determine the depth. Over.
Roger that, 1-1. Proceed to next objective. Over.
Wilco, Helios. 1-1 out.
Yo, jump down, pussy.
Alright, should have a good time with that.
Push him, push him, push him.
Shit up way before we got here. Command's got some fucking nerve asking us to stick your nose in there.
It comes with the territory. That's what we're here to do, and we're gonna do it. Part of the job.
I could see it, you know? You getting snatched up like out of a fucking movie?
Yeah, I mean, come on, it's never like that.
Hold out your hand.
I'm telling you, Cicero, another day at the office.
About what?
Any ideas on this shit?
Maybe we're being invaded. Haji's learned to dig to America. Hey, Kolinsky, what's the scoop? Command get back to you about it?
What, the hole? Nothing yet.
Is it loud enough, chat?
Well, you're smart, right? What's your take on it?
I don't have one. We don't know enough. Any conclusion I would jump to would just be conjecture.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
If there's an answer, it's in that commune. We'll figure it out. Always do.
Yeah, I was hoping. What about you, Reyes? What do you think?
Joe Mama.
Too much.
Oh, he did it!
Command sending some mole rats over to have a look at it. Come on, let's get back in formation.
What's your step, boys?
Sector 1-1 to Helios. We passed Chambers. Over.
I don't know why I was reminded of the movie G-Force right now. I mean, like the one with the fucking rodent rat things that like go sicko mode. That's a good ass movie.
Helios, this is Sector 1-1. We passed Blackwood. Over.
Was that movie real?
Sector 1-1 to Helios. We passed Merrickville.
Oh my god, you guys piss me off. How you let my screen be uncentered this whole time? I looked to my right and had a mental breakdown at how uncentered my screen was. There we go.
The fuck is this shit?
I'm in some.
Scene we're expected.
It's a poster. Oh. It's a family of posters. Oh my god, it's a colony of posters. AC-130 above. It's a super monkey. Look. They're like little balloons going straight to the super monkey.
Your senses deceive, and it is prudent never to trust wholly those who have deceived us even once.
What's that guy Tian over there?
Every day, the veil of ignorance is far less transparent than we've ever known.
T.
Light, darkness, up and down are all relevant concepts to our overlord. My stop from the ivory towers.
Wait, did they not see the big ass T like on fire?
But when I walk across the transcendent plane,
Why don't they like spit on it? Put it out.
and worldly damnation, know then who is truly saved.
They ain't firefighters? Oh, is it like a case of that is not my job? Group photo, say cheese. A barn! Why are those birds floating?
Helios, this is Scepter 1-1. We've passed Poe. We've got eyes on multiple humanoid anomalies floating above the trees at the north side of the property. Please advise. Over.
Roger, 1-1. Maintain your course. The anomalies can be dealt with by QRF or the containment team after you've investigated the property. Over.
Understood. 1-1 out.
We good to go?
Affirmative. Get your men in position.
Fuck you. Scepter 2, we're
Are you kidding me?
Weapons free. Over.
Do they just feel empowered by their fucking guns? Do they not see the floating people in fucking God mode right now? I feel like if I had a gun and armor, I'd still pee my pants.
But be afraid.
If there's a guy in fucking God mode flying.
That's why.
1-1 in position. Over.
Just far
Roger 2-1. Scepter 1 moving in for entry. Over.
to be strung up like the rest. But I know you all are somewhat anxious.
What if it's just like an old married couple? They're like, yes! Can we help you? Come on in! We got moonshine!
It is always the same.
Oh, the decorations up in the sky! Oh, that's just, they just like playing pranks. Oh! He flashbanged.
Holding. Small room.
Small room left.
Coming out. Clear. With you.
Clear! Check your six!
Coming out.
Is this like a shoot on sight angle, or what do you do if you're in this situation? Any like army people? Like, is this like a KOS? Like, I'm not holding fire if I'm peeking on this shit, dude. I'm insta firing. Yeah, exactly. I'm airing shit out, dude. I'm mag dumping on anything I see. I turn the corner and Timmy's playing Xbox? No, I'm fucking mag dumping. I'm peeing. Did you see the people floating above the house? Mag dump.
I got one.
Don't look at him.
Hands in the air or you will be shot. Hands.
Let me see your fucking hands.
Do it. Do it now.
All right, shoot.
Do it right fucking now.
Shoot.
Don't you fucking do it.
Oh. He did it.
1-1 to Helios. We got a bogey down.
Is that GG's?
Proceeding to
He just one tapped the SCP. Fucking SCP down, bitch. Who that?
It's Pender.
Pender?
We call in a Cassavac.
Who the fuck's Pender?
Not Bashan, but those were kill shots, bro. Best thing for him's a bag.
Fuck. 1-1 to Helios. Kingpin is dead. Over.
Kingpin? I thought it was Pander.
Looks like a ritual, I guess.
What if he starts floating?
Nice if he didn't pull that fucking gun. Got a couple questions to ask.
Like how many guys he's got in the basement.
Push comes to shove,
I can cut a hole in the floor, flush him out with gas.
Cross that bridge when we get there.
Oh, cut a hole in the floor and fart down it so they have to come out?
TL.
Team Liquid?
Hang on to that. Go check out Pender's office. Take Kalinsky with
Got the USB. It's got all the hentai. Fuck. He's got the goods. Quest item achieved. Wait, so was that guy a side quest?
Doors reinforced. Some of the numbers
Guess who's successfully faking nausea to dodge a biology exam, Slopey?
Hey, easy clap. I guess that guy was a side quest. Here comes a boss fight? Oh, he was an Easter egg? What the fuck? A vault? Gotta feel it. Yep, that's a vault.
Can you blow it?
No.
Dude, why are you asking that here, man?
Damaging anything.
I guess.
That or, you know, find the code.
Helios, this is Sector 1-1. Basement is reinforced. Unable to secure it at this time. Over.
Wait, did that not even clear the house yet? Oh, I'm scared. No! Was he mid-Valo game?
That's better.
Did he get AFK penalty? What the fuck is that?
Looks like he was still writing.
Yeah? What's he writing?
The bridge over the horizon. Records on the last days of the new Transcendentalist commune.
What the fuck could he mean by that?
Which part? Title's a novel worth of text.
The part about him knowing this group was coming to an end.
Yeah, I guess they just don't care about the people floating above the house.
Well, you're the field analyst. Figure it out. I'm just here to type. Sending this to command.
You know, I should have figured something was up.
Yeah? Why?
That's a go. Thank you for the 5.
Pulled a weapon on us.
Yeah, we
A flower for you. You can have my SCP-005 flower.
Off his publicly available doctrine. There's no
It's a flower that
want to martyr himself.
makes you happy.
If he went to prison,
He kills everyone you touch with it.
Counts, right?
I don't know, bro. I just type.
Is he brute forcing it? Yo, try 8008. It means boob.
Try Pender's birthday.
Maybe 6969?
I don't know. Try 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that'll work.
No.
Any progress?
9999.
Negative. Hell, you smoked Pender.
Cicero did.
Nice.
0000?
Sure if you didn't, you know. So he could have told us the code.
Just keep typing. Reyes, keep a log of all the numbers you try. If all else goes to shit, we can call in a cutting torch.
Can't you just like shoot it open? Am I stupid? If gun big enough, go boom big enough, it opens, right? Play me.
Hey, Kalinsky, come here.
Yo, Overwatch 2 beta?
From the flash drive I found in his room.
Scepter 16 to Helios, we've got a flash drive in here with a video file titled Play Me.
Oh god, it's gonna be like The Ring. They play it, and then it's doomed. Anybody who watches it gets fucked.
If you are listening to this, I have either made the journey into our Lord's domicile.
What's a domicile? Sounds like a breed of dog.
My former colleague has barricaded himself within the inner sanctum while I was lighting the effigy.
Oh shit. It's like Amnesia or something. You need a camera with batteries. It's Outlast. Find batteries. You got another quest item.
To be betrayed by one so close to him. Maybe it was meant to be like this. Maybe this is the price I pay.
Oh.
To whom it may concern.
Clock set. What, the lamp scary? Oh shit.
Shit. Jensen.
It's in invisible ink.
What you got?
just want to make sure I'm not the only one seeing this.
Call the boys. Yo, guys, check this out. Everyone just pulled up behind him. Hey, what are we watching? Oh my god, it's my favorite.
Is it just infrared that's picking it up?
Negative. Jensen tried it with his nods to no effect. It's the camera, not infrared.
Maybe that's the anomaly.
Maybe it's glow in the dark.
Or a trick.
Have they tried turning the lights off?
1-1. Requesting to use the camera to investigate the property. Over.
Helios to Scepter 1-1, stand by. Over. Scepter 1-1, you may use the camera at your own volition. Over.
What is volition?
Understood. 1-1 out. Good find, Kalinsky. Take it and report your findings to the talk. Jansen, give command control of the computer, then go with Kalinsky.
There's a huge dick drawn. You think that they would waste their demonic summoning cult ink on drawing a dick on the wall? Come on, Gloss. This is serious business. There's no time for fiddling around. Are they finally like looking at the people in the sky like, yo! Yo, come down! Yo! Boom.
They're all over the place.
Stop calling him Kowalski.
Probably more outside.
Isn't that the guy from Monsters
Yeah,
Inc?
this is all very exciting, Kowinski.
Oh, Kowinski. Is that a demon? Oh, I hate, dude, I don't know what it is about that like plastic film covering everything, but that shit's in a lot of horror movies and it's Hi. Oh god. Is he shy? Bag it up. Hold S. Please hold S. Please. They're pushing it? Mag dump, mag dump, mag dump. Check your corners. Above you.
Clear.
Huh?
Kalinsky, what the fuck?
I saw someone in here. It must have given us the slip.
The slip. Oh god, it's just
Sector 2,
sunlight.
This is 1-6. Watch your sectors for a humanoid target moving away from the building. Over.
Roger 1-6. Over. 2 on the Helios.
This guy's trolling his team. He called one heaven and there's nothing there. Yo guys, one B bomb.
Slip Scepter 2 would have caught him the second they jumped.
What the fuck?
I got it. 514.
Rashard, get up here! I'll swap with you, over!
He got flanked. Wazowski. No comms.
Move your arms. I can't see the wall. This is Sector 1-6. We have contact on the second floor of the target building. 1-1 is down hard. Over.
Roger 1-6, move 1-1, your location. Taxi back is on the way. Scepter 1-2, you're in charge. Over.
Understood. Over.
He's not safe here. We have to move him.
He's just dragging him. This guy's neck is penetrated and you're just dragging him across the floor.
Close it. Close the fucking door.
Oh, the fucking loud noises, man. Or the loud, like, ambiance.
Now possible movement again from the north side. Anyone got eyes on?
Oh, fuck!
Oh, fuck!
2-4 is down, over!
Hello? Don't run at him. What are you doing? This is like a horror movie. You don't run at the people who are dead.
This is 2-1. I'm gonna reposition.
Oh, free gun, yoinkies!
Compromised. Over.
Understood 2-1, over.
Scepter 2 to all Scepter 1 units. Do not exit the target building.
Press E.
Got it. Hold position.
Oh, fuck. It's a big groundhog. Oh, he's alive. Oh, he's not alive.
What happened?
Unalive.
He was just standing there, and then he was bleeding all over the fucking floor, man.
Call it in.
Fuck. Sector 1-3 to Helios. 1-1 is KIA. Over.
No.
Roger, 1-3.
1-1. You didn't lock the door, you dumb cunt. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Mag dump. Mag dump, mag dump, mag dump, mag dump. Shoot! Please. What? So shoot, so shoot, so shoot, so shoot. Nice. Nice.
Is he down? It's on the floor and it's not moving.
1-2 to all stations. Target down on.
Nice
second
shot.
floor.
He one-tapped him. Sick. They traded 1 for 1.
I don't envy you. Big shoes to fill.
I can do my job.
Yeah? So could he.
If there's another option besides that, you let me know.
Looks like the cultists got whatever it was they wanted. This complicates things.
Oh shit, you're right. It's not 1 for 1. Groundhog guy got blasted.
Well, we know the reverse to bullets, so that gives us some options. Chemicals, maybe.
I forgot about
Not
Groundhog
saying
guy.
it's for
Groundhog
sure,
guy's a
but it's worth
goner.
try.
Okay, I'll request for QRF and some chemical mortars. Nothing lethal, just enough to knock out anything in the vicinity.
Good. Get me the fuck off this property.
We still have a job to do. We need to recce the basement so any QRF knows what they're getting into. There's also been a change in the ROE. If we make contact, we'll attempt a less lethal option first. If they don't respond to that, smoke them.
Better not drop that
Smoke
fucking camera, Kalinsky.
Yo, this just hit me, but thinking of this. What the fuck is a big ass house mansion doing out in the middle of nowhere? Do people like that? Would you guys want to live in a big ass house that meant you were like secluded?
Hi, Sleepy. Our videos cheer me up a lot, and I love you and the content you put out a lot.
Yeah,
Haven't put up since the day less
bro.
than recently hype.
Get smoked out, bro. What's going on here? Yes, you would? You would want to live in a big ass mansion ass looking house thing, but you're secluded in the middle of nowhere like this, in a woods thing. Yeah. Shoot, shoot, Magnum, dude, why are you not just shooting? You don't even have the camera! Just mag dump! What the fuck?
Gas.
Wait, gas? Gas? He's just gonna stand there and take it? Like a man? He just bowled. Did he get a strike? What? So you couldn't have just done that the first time?
2 to Helios. Target down on the first floor. Over.
This is like in Pacific Rim when oh god, maybe I shouldn't leak. I'm gonna say it. It's like in Pacific Rim when they spent the whole movie using useless ass weapons, all to find out in the last 10 minutes of the movie that swords are broken against the characters or the kaijus. Fuck you. Pacific Rim's like 5 years old. If you haven't watched it by now, fuck you.
Step aside.
It's the same thing, dude. They're like, oh, gas him, punch him, do this. Bro, tap him once in the head and he falls over. He guessed the password.
Look at me and tell me I am not the most valuable member of this team.
What was the password?
Look.
1, 2, 3, 4. I thought they tried that already.
Look at me and tell me I am not the most valuable member of this team.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Einstein.
Finish your fucking seal, dude.
what'd that say? Please remove your boots. What the fuck? They're not listening. Wait, they're gonna get locked in. They didn't put like a doorstop? Maybe like a beer can to hold the door? Like a boot? They like move the mat?
Jansen, get the door.
On it. Man's probably been dead a couple hours. Took himself out with these.
What's these?
Check around the place for anything.
These
notable.
what?
I'm gonna look this guy over.
This? Free loot! Side quest item!
Got a recording here.
Play it back.
It's evil that they've brought here. And they're all mad now because of it. After they found that bas relief, everything changed. We'd found it deep in the dirt, next to some old tools.
What's a bas relief?
Someone from a very long time ago was trying to hide it away. I don't know what Father Pender thought he was worshipping, but it was never the salvation we were promised. I watched the others scream in terror and go mad as they disappeared into the transcendent plane. You can join them if you'd like, but I will not. Goodbye.
Sag.
I don't know how our friends are gonna make any sense out of this.
This is all fucking gibberish to me, man. Anyone else getting flashbacks to the Providence op? Bas relief, weird cold, same shit, right?
Maybe both groups found the same thing. Nothing's here like what the cult says publicly. It's like they did a complete 180. It completely changed ideologies.
Yeah? Fuck it. Try anything once, right? Motherfuckers.
Oh? Hi! Camera? Camera guy? He's lean peeking. Oh fuck. It's a mirror. Huh? It's useless.
Hassan, you got anything? What do you see?
I see myself. I see you guys.
Hassan! What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's Darth Vader.
Hey! Put that fucking thing down, man! What do you see? What's going on? Don't get near it. Nobody touch it. Put it down!
What?
1-2 to Helios. Sector 1-4 is down. Over.
Kalinsky, get the camera.
Jesus Christ, Hassan. What the fuck?
1-2 to Helios. Target building is compromised.
Camera
Requesting
guy.
Immediate exfil. Over.
Helios to Sector 1, QRF is 30 seconds out. Retrieve what intel you can and exfil.
So is the SCP the mirror?
Roger that. Over. Let's go!
He had a seizure and then boom. Wait, grab the mirror! It's PogChamp! Why didn't they grab the mirror? It's free loot!
Roger, 1-2. We'll meet you there. Over.
Just grab it, but don't look at it, you know? Wait, what if you take the SCP, right? You grab the SCP mirror and you put it in front of another mirror. Does it kill itself? Did you win? Huh? Literally the freest win against an SCP. It's looking at itself.
Sorry we couldn't get here earlier. Containment brought up the specialists. Some of their tech might spot the targets, might not. You still got the camera on you?
Yeah, you want it?
That's affirmative. Pass it off and we can take it from here.
Roger. Kalinsky, bring up the camera.
Don't do it, don't.
Kalinsky?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Kalinsky, what is it?
Oh no. What the f- Are those Dargans? The ground is an octopus! It's under them and it's like tentacles holding them up. Oh, is it over? Fuck, it's over! I wasn't done yet. I was still feeling it. Is there another one? That was good. Dude, the production quality? Nice. Is there more? Are these like the same ones? Dude, it's a different channel. We could do this one.
Kissing face.
You want to do 96? Or maybe this guy has more?
Good morning, Sleepy. Everyone jokes about being gay
Oh, he has a
to
lot.
homies until the homies are literally gay and are actually into you. I'm straight. Why does God fucking hate me? Anyway, how are you doing today, Sleepy?
You guys want to watch the same channel or that other one, 96? The fuck? Go back. Same channel? Okay. We'll do first Dollhouse. Dollhouse. We'll go in order. Benny, thank you for the 2. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're just watching spooky stuff. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet.
If anything pops off, we're gonna have a hard time telling people it was a gas leak.
Oh my god, it's Ghost from Call of Duty.
Bowers, what's the pool at now?
Save it, Coleman. You had your chance.
I wasn't talking to you, O'Neill. Powers, when's the betting close?
Too loud?
You could get out of the car. You gonna call it?
Depends on the pool.
Fletcher?
250.
250.
Given the intel, Cognito has her. That's my final answer.
Done.
Hell yeah! Always wanted to take your fucking money. Ready up!
Let's get it, boys.
Still loud? Turn your fucking speakers down! Stop acting like some hoes!
01 to talk. We've passed Vector, moving to the target.
Oh shit, sorry. Suvi, thank you for the 13 months. Wait, that guy in the back had a fucking dump truck. Hold on. Ho-hoo! Hello? Anyone there? Camel siren? Quick set. I've watched Lockpicking Lawyer decimate these. If you can't do it, you suck. Easy clap. 1v1 to lock. He put on the fucking octo goggles. Just shoot it? Look, man, not every problem is supposed to be solved with guns. I see you! 4 times. How does he look through all 4 holes at once? You have to, like, uncenter your eyes, you know? in. This is a big ass house. Oh, why didn't they do that earlier?
This is Payload 01, building secure. Moving to SSE, over. 02 and 3, on me. We'll handle the first floor.
Time to go look for nothing.
Come on, Coleman. Foundation's gotta know what kind of porn Middle America's got stashed in their closet.
Pag. Suspicion, my friend. That's a head. Oh, it's a cult. More. Oh, hell yeah.
Computer's a mess. Nothing's working right. I think it's got the clap.
Any intel?
The densest part of this hard drive is the directory for a program called Java. It's software that's been running since before we got here. Looks just as fucked as the rest of this machine. Keeps crashing, hitching, and rebooting.
What's the program do?
I don't know, it just spits out code. All gibberish.
I studied JavaScript once. Project X? A female.
You guys personally know any shrinks?
Are you asking because it's related to the mission, or are you just curious?
Scary.
The female occupant. Any idea why this is here? If she's living with this shrink, possibly in a relationship, why is he bringing his work home with him?
I don't know, I'm not a shrink.
Is that like a code word for simp?
To her background?
Yeah, none of this came up.
How the fuck does somebody get institutionalized and not have that go on record? You see that? She was in for a year. What do people think? She just went for a long walk? If Langley missed that, how much else don't we know?
Yeah, it's very spooky, but it's not the kind of anomaly we're after. Keep looking.
So dismissive. Someone cooking?
Hey, TL, can you come here for a sec?
What is it?
Anybody else been in the living room since we came up here?
No.
Okay, so who moved out all the furniture? Hey, stop
What
right
the
there!
Fuck? This is 01, we spotted suspect 2 moving to apprehend. Over.
What the fuck?
This is 01, lost contact with suspect 2.
She
Searching the
TP'd.
area. Over.
She vented.
There a hidden door or some bullshit?
Yeah.
I like a challenge.
West, get up here, right now.
Suspicion. Rather dubious, my friend.
Couldn't have gone too far.
You find anything down there?
Nothing concrete. What happened up here?
Suspect 2 walked into this room from the other door. We went after her, but didn't find anything.
TL, you're gonna need to see this.
Yep.
Got something?
Come here, check this out, all of you.
Why are they holding hands? It's like a line leader. We're back in elementary.
Seeing this? I finally fucking lost it.
Fuck me.
Doc, this is Payload 01. We've passed Trigger. Area appears to have non-Euclidean geometry that extends the house to an unknown degree. Moving in to reconnoiter the new area. Over.
Roger 01. Status on suspect 2. Over.
Friends.
Suspect's location is unknown at this time.
Can we hold hands too? Not allowed, chat. No holding hands.
Understood. 01 out.
Why not?
Any luck?
Nope. Just a lot of shit I don't understand.
Cause fuck you. Boob. Try boob. Try oral cum shot. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works.
O'Neill.
Cardoon.
Know anything about the word Cardoon?
It's like in Phasmophobia when you say the ghost name. Cardoon Network. Cardoon Network. Why did it just go E? E?
Affiliations are still unknown at this time, but it's likely to assume they are not the attackers from 2 days ago.
She was kind of hitting a sick beat for a sec.
And the methods employed don't line up when compared to the MO of the previous attackers. It is, however, possible that they may be connected through an anonymous tip between the 2 groups. A mutual benefit that would imply can only be speculated.
What?
Wait, something's not right.
It's left. Oh shit.
Stay frosty.
It's like in Call of Duty. Bravo 6. Going dark. What about 13 and 14? Stay frosty. You're not staying frosty.
Fuck, my nuts just turned off.
What? What's that?
Mine too.
Oh, his laser
Piece of
eyes.
Shit.
Oh, fuck. Now they're fighting in the dark. Don't they have flashlights?
Coleman.
Is that a
You see something?
Is that a female?
Shit!
She lagged out!
Coleman, you good?
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
She's on fucking
Sir, we need to go right
Spectrum.
now.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Talk, this is Payload 01. We have a threat in the building. Current weapons possibly insufficient. Permission to clear out, over. Roger that. 01 out.
Fuck this house.
I would have fucking killed him, but I'm fucking lagging! Oh shit.
You gotta be kidding me.
Talk, this is
No,
01.
he's lagging
06 is
too.
down. I repeat, 06 is down. Possibly KIA, over.
What should we do?
Nothing we can do. We need to move.
Wait, they just leave him? Why wouldn't they, like, put him down? 23, 12, 15. What if he turns into the Terminator?
Everything is fine. Nobody's come to the house? No, there is nobody here. Everything is fine.
What the fuck? The Headless Horseman.
Completely understandable.
What the fuck?
Sorry to wake you. Have a good night. You too. Goodbye.
Target is no longer present.
Huh? Slash TP.
Tried to raise you guys earlier. What happened to West?
He's gone.
What?
He combat logged.
How?
Dude got fucking vaporized or something.
Did you see anything else while you were in there? Anything that might point to what we're dealing with?
I don't even know how to describe it.
It was almost like a broken video game. Everything was glitching out, even the suspects.
Any clues on your end?
Just speculation. I think, this is just a guess, I think what you've seen here is connected to this computer. These glitches appearing may coincide with a lot of what I've seen on this machine. I think it's affecting everything in the area. Don't really know how or why, but like I said, it's my best guess right now.
So,
Alright, IT support,
right.
fix it.
If we take that shit with us, it could possibly begin to affect things outside of the house?
That's assuming it isn't already doing that. Could have spread across this whole block for all we know.
So do we leave the laptop here?
That's a very good question.
Why don't we just hit the power switch?
Okay.
No, we don't know what will happen once it's off.
Yeah, I don't want to be part of that experiment.
Here's what we can do. I can stay here while you guys return to the vehicle. I'll copy the important files over to a secure drive and then shut everything down.
But if he turns it off,
Sure about that,
isn't he gonna
Fletcher?
get stuck inside?
I'm sure.
It's like Sword Art
I'll stay
Online.
too. If you go down, I can finish the job.
If he shuts the
Try to
PC
make it
off,
quick.
he
Let's
goes
move
poof
out.
with it.
Good luck, boys.
The SCP is the computer. If I had to guess, I would assume the SCP is the computer. I could be wrong, but I think it's SCP MacBook Pro.
So much for that bet.
Come on, O'Neill. Nobody's ever won that.
Yeah. Always wanted to see a ghost, though.
Uh-oh.
Fuck, my nods are no good. You almost done?
Yeah, we're good. Let's go.
Oh no. For why? Shoot! Oh no, please! No, 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 no! Out the floor, out the floor! Huh? No, he poofed with it! No! He disconnected! No, O'Neill. He was so young. He had so much to live for. Next, you guys want to do Ghost Town? We'll probably do one more. Do you want to do Ghost Town or First Contact? They're like the same length, 10 minutes. Ghost Town or First Contact? First Contact? Guys, just go based off view count, huh? Are numbers the only thing important to you guys? Aya baya! Fuck you. Redacted.
At a date that shall remain classified, a field agent operating under the name Eugene Smith provided a tip to local Foundation personnel and requested the armed examination of an unnamed mine in
No, I'm
the
gonna be
Yukon
tomorrow, Mom.
Territory of Canada.
On the
Due to the
16th.
weakness of his lead and the possible danger should his estimation be proven accurate, the Foundation assembled 7 members of Mobile Task Force Omega Orange to reconnoiter the mine. Numerous other Mobile Task Force units at the local Ford operating base were assembled as a quick reaction force should the recon team make anomalous contact. Emmanuel Ross was assigned as acting supervisor to Bravo team, with Captain Adam Kruger as team leader.
This guy walks so widely. Did you guys see how wide he walked? Like, swings his shoulders while he's walking.
I think we should go back to that place that Smithy showed us when this is over.
CBT walk.
You'll have to try the club sandwich I ordered. Pretty fucking good.
I don't know. Kinda wanna try a new place, see what else is there. Kinda want breakfast for dinner tonight.
That sounds good.
Why does it look like a video game?
You know, even if Smithy's lead is worthless, the thought still kinda counts. Once we come out here with the boys, check out a cool place, maybe do some tactical shit. Yeah, well, a lead's still a lead.
It's GTA?
Bravo 2's chucked up, Kruger.
Are we watching a GTA animation?
Pick it up.
Budget got cut. Is this 37 minutes of It's like I'm watching an AMV. GTA MV. Why does he walk so wide?
Well, shit, boys. There it fucking is.
Hamilton, as far as we know, this hook will go all the way to China. Comms are gonna go south when we're in there, so we'll be checking in regularly. If we're not able to come up and say hi within a 2-hour window, call in for QRF. Quinn, you're on point.
Oh. fuck? They literally walk like they're shaking their head.
Yep, we got a fork here.
Quinn, take left with McMahon and Graham. Ross and I will go right.
I like forks.
You enjoying your work, Ross?
Oh, dude, they're Vaseway.
Yep. Some days, I guess. I don't really know how to feel about
That's how they walk.
it. It's like a buffer zone for guys who barely pass selection. Well, we're not so bad. No psychos in my unit. You should fucking see Alpha.
TL, we got a reinforced door over here. Permission to deploy charges? Gonna need a heavy load for this one.
Incoming boom again.
Granted.
Incoming boom.
3, 2, 1. Fire in the hole.
Holy fuck. Is that a monkey?
1-4, making entry.
Oh, it's rocks. Minecraft cave noise. Are those bats?
You gotta be kidding me with this. Smithy was right. Government geological shit, right inside the mine.
This is indeed a site of a geological nature. Why hide it from the public? They afraid the Russians were gonna try to steal all their rocks?
Fuck knows. I don't think anyone
Goddamn
usually
Russians.
qualified on the subject. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Any geologists here?
Data expunged.
McMahon, first things first. Let's try to get the lights back on.
Wait, I thought they were underground.
This place has a renewable energy source.
How'd they get into a hospital? Dude, this camera angle is scary. I'm gonna poop my pants. Okay? The fuck is that? Guys, I'm gonna poop. Oh fuck, SCP logo. Oh, it's literally Phasmophobia. Oh. Why? Ah,
Right,
why?
all clear. Middle room clear.
Left all clear. Here she is. Just give me a second. Okay, fellas, you should be getting lights in just a moment.
Yay, light! Huh? Yay! Lights! Woo!
Emergency lights are on. Could be a glitch.
Or it could be working as intended.
Lord knows how old this tech is. And unless they left in a hurry, I'll reckon they nuked about every hard drive in this building.
It's a big place. They must have left something behind, even if they had the time to leave.
Well, computer's booted up just fine. This is definitely the boss's office.
That's
It looks
me.
a large open cave system.
I'm the boss.
From what I can tell, this computer was probably last used in like... Which is...
Why?
I'm guessing why they ran this on Windows.
7.
However, in spite of this, it looks like they had a pretty good thing going. All the logs are imported from every computer onto one shared drive that the higher-ups can peek into.
Why not just dump everything? The Clay didn't want people to know about this place.
Guess we'll find out. I can copy all the important shit over here and just take the hard drive with
It's
this
like
on the way out. We
ad-libs.
should have
Whenever
enough
it does
space.
that, you have to fill in the blank.
They've got
Chat.
massive banks of audio and video logs. I can
Mad
skim through them
libs.
over here.
That's what it's called.
Might give us a good heads up if you guys are about to step into some shit or something.
All right.
Where you fill in an adjective or something.
Up to check in.
The blank
Bravo 2, this is Bravo 1-5.
ran through the field with the blank.
Roger, 1-5. You find anything in there?
A will to live.
This is Dr. Fields, recording the log for November 7th, 2005. Dr. Mack took the liberty of visiting a local heritage museum for us, where he got us a few scans of some of the old 19th century documentation. What I find interesting is that much of the things we've encountered are touched upon in these papers. It's the reason they stop so short of their goal here. Now, I should clarify that much of what's mentioned here is incredibly mild compared to now, but it does seem to be consistent with what we're experiencing. Mostly unstable terrain and unnatural temperature fluctuations, That's the short version anyway. Now, speaking of temperatures, ours have been flattening out as of this week, so I'm not sure we're going to have much to report on.
This is gonna be a long fucking day.
Sag.
Bravo 2's up to speed. Good. Let's go check out the lower wing. I don't think McMahon's gonna find anything for a little while.
Sag business. This is a game? I think so. I mean, it's like an animation from a game.
Tonight's dinner will be chicken parmesan.
Poggies! Chicken parm? And Paschetti? Let's go! We feasting.
How much you think this place cost the taxpayer? Millions? Billions?
Not enough to keep them from discarding it.
Remember to consume your assigned medication daily.
I don't really care that it's a GTA animation. I feel like I'm still able to like RP as though it's real.
Wait, hold up.
Oh shit!
Get a body here.
Is that a rat?
Shit. Here I thought Smithy was just taking us for a walk.
Graham, take the corpse upstairs and give it a good once-over. See if you can figure out how this guy bit the dust. Ross, you should probably give him a hand with moving the body.
There's a body.
Go tell Bravo 2 that we need a containment team assembled and put on standby.
What about you and Quinn?
We'll clear out the rest of the place. I'll try to stay in touch, but comms are gonna be bad.
He's like
Save
bowing
Rossi,
down.
we have certainty of a threat right now.
Memo to Mr. Gibbons from the director. I noticed you didn't put the new cover sheets on your TPS report. If you could use the new cover sheets from now on, that would be
Fusion,
great.
thank you for the Nina, thank you for the
check
gift of
this out.
fusion.
Got a base of water here.
Water.
Defrosted pretty quick.
TL, you read me?
Barely, but send it.
You're at the bottom, right? All the way in the back?
I don't know. It looks like more space to go into, but the area's flooded.
TL, that is an entrance to a massive body of subterranean water.
You're kidding.
Negative. They've got dive suits in the decontamination chambers you passed earlier.
It's like a full sea?
How about it, Quinn? Wanna go swimming with me?
Bro, it's like the forest.
Are you asking because I have a choice?
Oh shit!
Airtight. Oxygen's topped off.
Good. Let's move.
Shipment of fresh pills arrived for the workers. New ones should help temporarily block any contamination. It's not a permanent solution, but it's peace of mind. Right now, we've seen a rapid shift in behavior of new samples. The rocks, dirt, and fauna we remove, they age completely different than before. All of it appears to rot away within a matter of days. The team has yet to develop an explanation for this.
Huh?
The old samples, they last much longer. These new ones, well, they're the same in terms of structure, front to back, but their behavior is just wildly different. If you leave them beyond the decontamination chambers and near the water, they don't decompose, they dissolve. Now that just makes this all weirder to me.
Guy's been completely mummified. That's wild.
What?
Poor bastard. You need anything else?
The mummy?
Check in with Bravo 2. I'm good here.
Oh god, not the first person angle again. Oh, not the first person POV again.
Descending.
Holy shit. It's like a big hot tub. Oh,
You see anything?
I see water.
Got a tunnel here.
Roger. Let's check it out.
Are they walking underwater? Can you do that?
Hey, real shit, right?
What's up?
What happens when there's an anomaly so widespread that in order to keep it classified, they'd have to use amnesiacs on, like, everybody?
That's an interesting thought. But how do you know it hasn't happened already?
Well, shit. I guess I don't.
I'm scared. Are they outside?
Jesus. Kruger, we're not gonna have nearly enough time to explore this place.
Alright, here's what we'll do. Let's get a few samples of the terrain, bag them, and get the fuck out. If we can't find shit, let's hope the other guys can dig something else up.
Roger that.
Holy fuck, it's like a big ass ocean. This is what I imagine the feeling of like when your leg falls asleep. Like when your legs and arms falls asleep. That's what that feels like right there.
There was an incident this morning. Holland and Bradley were returning from an expedition. They found a small vein of iron where they carved out a sample. On the way back, communications between us were slashed. I don't know how. Holland came back. Bradley didn't. After Holland returned, something happened to him attached to his leg. We intend to evacuate once Dr. Crawford turns off the power. The last I heard from anyone was they were gonna try to take that thing off Holland's leg, but nobody's picking up the phone. Now, I can't find my pills. There's something wrong with my nose.
His body's just leaking?
TL? You read me?
What?
Kruger, come in. Do you read me?
Oh no, he's gonna get the leg virus. Oh god, guys, get out. He's gonna get the leg bug. And then they're all gonna pee out of their nose. Oh no.
TL? I think that's our cue. Yeah, no shit. Let's go.
Oh, get the fuck out. It's fucking me. What?
This is Bravo 1-1. Anyone read me?
Oh my god. Shrek is coming.
This is Bravo 1-1. Anyone read me? Over.
Oh.
Kruger!
No! Kruger!
I've got you. Stay put.
Is it on his leg? Oh no.
Clip me, man! Bravo 1-1. Anyone read me?
It's not on your leg, right?
Oh god, it fucking burns! It fucking hurts you already, Quinn!
Oh no! Quinn! Quinn! Wait, what? Where's Quinn? The fuck? Maybe it's like those creatures from that one movie that fuck your face. You know what I'm talking about? Oh. Quinn? Quinn?
Quinn is stable, but he'll need a Cassivac.
What's a Cassivac?
How are his chances?
Not good. Look, you need to get your shit together and come up to talk with the team. You good?
Yeah. Let's go.
What's wrong? Emotionally distressed?
Gwen is contaminated, so we need an exit strategy, and we need one fast.
Bravo 2 signal for QRF.
The boys are taking a bathroom break together.
Look, a lot of shit's been dropped on us. We need to lay it all out. Right now. For starters, while you guys were down in the lake, I was nearly killed by a cave-in. Which means we're also stuck here until either us or Bravo 2 can demo it. Anything happened to you that you think might be related? The reason we cut and ran was because of a noise we heard once we began taking a sample. Might be connected.
Whatever attacked Quinn did a number on the previous occupants. There's a filtration system that passes over the decontamination rooms. They're designed to provide oxygen going into the lake, but the ones going into the room
Did
are
Quinn
totally
die? Yes or no?
Something damaged them, so anyone in here that didn't make their escape was subject to that breach, which explains the corpse in the decontamination room.
No?
Speaking of which, Graham, what's your assessment?
Dr. Crawford locked himself off, probably for protection, then ingested cyanide.
Yeah, I thought he melted.
Cut and dry.
He was like,
The power was off when we arrived. The decontamination room has its own generator, so I imagine Crawford shut the place down, then waited inside there for a response by CBRN. Guess didn't get here fast enough.
Okay, but why is his body the only one here? I mean, there isn't even a drop of blood anywhere in this place, let alone another corpse. We can save it for the QRF. What we know for sure is that we have a biological threat in addition to a physical threat present in the station.
Quinn's alive. It's Quinn POV, top left.
Remember to always keep your hands well sanitized after handling any samples.
Is Quinn gonna turn into a goblin? Quinn? We cool?
Graham. I need my weapons. Graham.
Oh no.
You there?
Oh no! Whatever's here. It's here.
Hostile contact in the medical wing. Quinn's incapacitated. Making pursuit.
Oh my god, chat, relax. What the fuck? Did he kill it? One tapped?
I'm gonna try and fix you up.
Where'd it go?
Down the hall. Guess I should've stayed in prison.
Is he dead?
Don't say that kind of shit.
No!
You feel this?
Gwen, please live! No! He turned into a bag! The fucking monster morphed him!
What?
No!
Yeah. The mind. It's an organism.
Got turned into a duffel bag.
Digest us. When Quinn took that sample, it released antibodies to kill him, like he was a virus. The contagion? Just stomach acid. The whole lake is. That's why there wasn't a body here except the decontamination room.
Wait, so the water was stomach acid?
In every other room, so anybody who didn't wise up was turned into human soup, and then just converted into chemical mist.
That explains why samples taken from the lake were subsequently dissolved.
Hehe.
It treats itself as it would a piece of tissue.
Right now, we've just jump-started it back to life. Its immune system's gonna return in force, and
Wait.
when it does, it's gonna send more antibodies out here to make sure we're neutralized.
Okay, then we need to hustle. Ross, go
The
with Graham,
water
get upstairs
is its
and use Quinn's plastic
stomach?
to kick this fucker's teeth out of its mouth. Make sure to signal Bravo 2 first before you detonate.
What about you and McMahon?
Well, we can't accurately approximate.
So the whole building is its body.
The demo could either be insufficient or even make the problem worse. If we're stuck here for a while, we need to kill the power to ensure the threat remains inactive.
Roger that. Good luck. This
It's
all
a
goes to plan.
Pool of
I'll make
stomach
sure the
acid.
Foundation knows what you boys did here.
Just try to get out safe.
Yeah. You too.
Bring back PP stretch? I don't have PP stretch. That's a 7 TV angle. Mod's got you on that one.
Get to work. I can cover you.
No?
You think that did
Okay.
the trick?
By mods, I mean gloss.
I think it'll take time for its immune system to fully shut
Because I
down.
don't even think Divide has access to emotes. Well, looks like you're not getting it. I'm too lazy. If you link it to me on 7 TV, I'll add it, but I'm too lazy.
Bravo 2, we got charges set.
Roger that.
You think this is a safe distance? Well, fuck it, one spot's as good as most. Fire in the hole.
Boom. Why are the buildings always alive? Yo, you know what this is? It's like Monster House. You guys remember that movie?
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty. It's like Monster House. The whole building's trying to consume. Okay, I added it for you, PP Stretch. F5. Wow, you guys are fucking big.
We'll have to make a break for it up here. Once you start running, don't stop till you're out. Let's move.
Can you give PP Stretch like a Dorito for me? god!
Fuck!
What the fuck?
This is Bravo 1-3. Anyone read me? Over.
Oh my god! Is he solo queue?
This is Bravo 1-3. Anyone read me? Over. Oh, damn it, this is McMahon. Anyone read me?
Bravo 1-3, this is 2-1. We read you loud and
Homies!
clear. Over.
Homies!
This is Bravo 1-3, making exit from the mine. Hold fire.
Roger that 1-3.
Is he gonna have the disease on him, so he's gonna spread it to the boys?
You okay?
No, it's on his leg, it's on his leg, it's on his leg!
Fine. Where's the TO?
Remember the story?
He didn't make it.
Alright. Which one of you is the commanding officer?
Oh my god, corpse, relax.
Captain Kitcher, MTF Beta 7. Need you to tell me exactly what we're dealing with here.
Fucking hell, man. I didn't expect his voice to be so deep.
End of recording.
Is that it?
Sergeant Francisco Quinn and Captain Adam Kruger will be the only casualties.
Man, I didn't like that one that much. It was a little uneventful. One more? You guys made the bad decision of choosing that one. We should have done this one. We'll do this one. You're the idiot who asked us? Trey, I should never take your guys' opinions. Your guys' opinions are always wrong. Wait, is this one GTA?
Oh, what I have, there's a...
Fuck, it's GTA as well. I want like an IRL one.
No, I got him too.
Pog of War? Oh, fuck. SCP Overlord? We already did that one. Is there like a real one? I don't think there's any more real ones, guys.
Kalinsky, what is it?
This one? 96?
Big brother, this is Echo Romeo Alpha. Target is secure. RTB.
Oh my god, they're walking marshmallows. No pee break? You get pee break mid-movie when you get scared. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Water. Yeah. Yeah. Animal. She looks annoying. Sorry, that was mean. I meant like she looks like she's gonna be annoying.
This is Inspector Arlia beginning session 5 of the investigation for incident 096-1 0-1-Alpha. I am here with Dr. Daniels. Hello, Doctor.
Have you caught it yet?
Yes. You'll be pleased to hear containment has been attained.
Oh, thank God.
We do have some questions, obviously. It's been very difficult to get a clear picture of the case. We hope you can help us.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
Now, Doctor, for the record, where were you when containment was broken?
I was on an excavation in the mountains, comparing lab samples with local geology.
And in your absence, who was in charge of the lab?
Dr. Alexei.
Oh,
And how was 096 being held?
As per protocol, 096 is being kept in a Class 13 containment cube. No windows, no cameras, no one it is possible to see its face.
It has a
Any
face?
instrumentation or life support system is in strict compliance.
Thank you. When exactly was containment broken?
I haven't been informed of the exact time yet.
Yes, of course. Apologies, Doctor. We're a bit disorganized ourselves.
Oh fuck, that's the SCP.
Doctor?
It gets angry when you look at it. Don't most people get angry when you look at them? Does that make us all SCPs?
Watching us.
Oh god, I told you the camera is the SCP.
More specific, Doctor.
The O5, are they watching us?
Yes.
Well,
Who's the 05?
maybe now they'll listen to me when I say we need to kill it. This could have been a catastrophe.
Unfortunately, it's a bit too late for could have been, Doctor.
What do you mean?
Let's start from the beginning, shall we?
Huh? Ooh!
Relax, Doctor.
It's got a huge body.
All personnel inside Stage 2 containment saw its face.
Damn!
Unfortunately, that was just the start.
Recording.
Okay, this is researcher Michael Allen and researcher
It's in a
Daryl
big
Landry.
box.
Reporting an event with 096.
At approximately 1557, audio blips were picked up by sensors Alpha 1 and Alpha 2. There it is again. The readings are showing 096 on the north wall, stationary. We should get Alexei down here.
Oh fuck.
It should hold, right?
What the fuck?
Get a hold of Alexei!
What the fuck? Shit. No! Damn, he hit the parkour over that table.
It rapidly became clear that 096's target, which we've labeled 096-1, was nowhere close by.
Wait. In the event of a Stage 1 breach, the automated protocols ensure that a sleeping agent...
The automated protocols failed to start. In the event of an automation failure, it would be up to the operations chief, in this case, Dr. Alexei.
Well, where the hell was he?
He was found hiding in a janitorial...
What a pussy!
Dead.
Oh, he's dead. I'm sorry. Disrespectful.
Indeed.
Alexei, you idiot.
I'm sorry for your loss, Doctor, but we do have a lot more to cover. After breaching the base, 096 moved in a straight vector towards the mountains.
Wait, so 96 is out there somewhere?
Big Brother, this is Hog 1 approaching estimated target
Is he gonna get
location.
us?
Over. Copy, Hog 1. Maintain vector. I think I've got something. Target visual.
Damn, that thing's fucking zooming!
You're clear.
Did you see that thing? Me when your mom
Ineffective on target.
Is that the thing?
Copy.
Did
Going
the
on
thing make that noise?
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Holy fucking boom.
Direct hit.
Are you sure about that? Meow.
No effect. I repeat, no effect on target.
Can we get the POV again? I want to hear him.
Return to base. Retrieval team, maintain vector.
I want the
096
POV.
proved difficult to keep track of. It doesn't show up on satellite thermal imaging oftentimes. We were only able to track it by the path of destruction it left. About 2 hours into pursuit, it crossed a state highway.
Holy shit.
We were lucky it was lightly traveled at the time, but 12 people still saw its face.
We needed more preparation.
12?
For when, not if, but when there was a breach.
You did have a considerable budget, Doctor, but it seems that most of your focus was on the scramble goggles.
Yes, I've said time and again that the Scramble program was the only achievable technology to give us a fighting chance. Especially when you assholes wouldn't let me do proper research. As I said,
Does it get, like, Madge when you look at its
Dr.
face?
Reese, we have a lot more to cover.
So you just close your eyes, it'll hug you?
096 reached victim 096-1, a young man who lived on a small farm at the foot of the mountains.
What?
With his wife and newborn child.
Oh. Oh.
Ian!
He's feasting. Don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. Man down?
Bothered by something, Dr. Daniels.
why didn't you let me kill it?
For the record, Doctor, you don't know how to kill it. Much of the research you've requested equates to torturing 096, which is inhumane.
Inhumane? Inhumane? There's nothing human about that thing! This is insane. People have died.
Yes, Doctor, people have died. Isn't that a tragedy?
She doesn't sound very sincere.
Bunch of goddamn psychopaths.
Our only concern is to secure, contain, and protect. Which brings us to our next point. Your scramble goggles. Tell me, how do they work?
Well, like, you look at through the goggles, and the goggles make the eyes look different, and the face looks different, so he's not real. You're not looking at him.
Detects and scrubs out 096's face from the image.
You can look at him, but it's not like you're looking at him.
Problem. Expensive too. It's a shame they didn't work.
What?
Let's continue.
Wait, they use the goggles?
Tal 1, be advised. You're approaching the compound. One Bravo, clearing structure line.
Holy fucking voice. What do these guys think they're gonna do against this thing? Want to just run away from them?
One Alpha nearing target.
Oh no!
Target confirmed. Copy. Marker placed. Proceed with bagging. Moving to you, Alpha.
Nuke it! What are we gonna do?
Initiate bagging.
Bagging? You're gonna teabag him?
What was that? Shit! Something's wrong. Scramble is ineffective. Fuck! Engage! Alpha and Bravo, fall back.
Uh-oh. 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 It's feeding time. Wait, they just got 1v7'd.
MTF Tal 1 was terminated. 8 of the best
Oh,
mobile task force
1v8'd.
we have
should have worked. All my tests, they were supposed to work.
All of this brings us to the source of this tragedy. Open it.
Oh. The picture of his face?
What am I looking at?
Is it him?
I believe the important part is still in the envelope, Doctor.
Is this?
Yes. What was an original photograph of 096 in the wild.
Someone photographed it?
We dated
Outplayed?
the photograph to the 1980s. It seems the original photographer and all of its subsequent viewers were completely unaware of 096's presence. Until a young man at the farmhouse, that is.
This has been scratched out by hand. By who? How?
Your scramble goggles proved to be somewhat useful, after all.
What? Is he gonna 1v1 it? Why is he sad?
Echo Romeo Alpha 1? What's wrong?
Nothing.
He's so sad.
Oh shit.
I thought his butt cheeks were hanging out. What the fuck?
I am class. Copy Echo Romeo Alpha.
Why is he kissing him?
Found something.
Big brother, target is triggered.
Oh. Is he gonna poof? What the?
Apparently, 096's face was so small in the image it took up less than 4 pixels.
4 pixels caused all of this.
He's tiny.
4 fucking pixels? I'm sorry.
He's so small.
What are you sorry for, Doctor?
Everything. They were supposed to work. All my plans. The goggles. They were supposed to save lives. What was the final casualty count?
15 civilians, 48 Foundation members, 63 deaths in total.
So, that's what all this is about. So much death. And you want someone to pin it on, eh? Someone to punish.
Doctor, in here, you will find the clearances necessary to begin termination trials on SCP-096.
They're gonna kill it?
The Council has come to your side.
Do you mean I'm allowed to kill it?
Let's go!
You're allowed to try. All we ask is that in your termination attempts, you solidify the research and create a more effective solution to our containment needs.
Wait, so where's it at in the meantime? Is it just AFK at the barn house?
Daniels, is there anything else you'd like to say on record?
No. No, I think that's everything.
Very well then. This concludes session 5 of the SCP-096-1-Alpha investigation. Doctor, again, my condolences to you for the loss of your colleagues.
They contained it? No, they didn't. They got fucking obliterated. Did you watch? They got shat on and teabagged.
Alexei, we did it.
Oh, they got the bag on? Oh, if you put a bag on its head, it's GG easy clap?
Good work.
He's smart. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Are the O5 still in line?
We're still here, and Inspector Everett is right. Well done, Arlia.
Thank you, madam. It was short of a confession, but I believe we have enough.
It's a shame. Daniels really is brilliant. If he were more motivated, perhaps he could have unlocked the secrets to 096's uncanny sensory abilities.
Easy to. He's proven his point.
The only thing he's proven is that he's as much of a monster as he considers us.
That's enough. Inspector Arlia, after everything you just saw, has your hunch been confirmed?
I believe so.
What?
The way he handled the photograph, he's definitely familiar with it. I suspect he's been holding on to it for a stunt like this.
But still, how could he have warned Alexei? His absence in the control room was our first lead.
Outside help?
What?
Has Lexi given us anything new?
No.
Is he the SCP?
Although his initial
He's
descriptions
in cahoots?
are damning enough.
Get what we can out of him. Then he's to be terminated. Quickly and quietly.
Uh-oh.
Remember, he's officially already dead.
Yes, madam. When do we inform Daniels that we know he orchestrated the breach?
Only after he kills it.
What? What the fuck? So did he what? Is he? Huh? I don't understand. Is he the SCP? I'm so confused at that ending. What happened? They want him to kill it, then they will kill him for letting it out. Wait, he let it out? Oh. It's all coming together.
Ah, woo.
Flyers, thank you for the 20 months. Interesting. Dude, I want to watch more. But it's 4:30 a.m. I should go to bed. Is there more of these than what we watched today? Like more like IRL ones? Yeah. Alright. That's good. We'll have more for another time. Alright. Chat. I'm going to bed. Good night. Slept well. I will be on tomorrow. If I don't stream today on the 15th, I will stream on the 16th for my birthday. So either one. Justice, thank you for 2 months.
GG.
Good night, chat. Exclamation socials. Exclamation social, that one. And other than that, have a good rest of your night. Sleep well, have fun, goodbye. I'm hosting, say, have fun. Bye-bye.
SCP-96 is coming.
I think the coolest one was the Barnhouse one, for sure. By far the coolest one. With the octopus. Look up a pic of it, I won't. What do you mean? Wait, you think I'm a pussy? Oh, you're all fucked. Oh, it's coming for you guys. It's fucking coming. Have fun. Bitches. You all saw its face. Have fun. He's a crybaby bitch, though. All you gotta do is make fun of it and it's gone.